Welcome to Igbo History TV. Please kindly subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. Turn on the notification icon for more updates.
Today we are going to talk about Dicktiger, one of the greatest African boxers ever lived. Dicktiger, born Richard Igbo Iheretu on 14th August 1929 in Amu Igbo, a town in the present-day Imo State of Nigeria. He was an Igbo-Nigerian professional boxer who held the undisputed middleweight and light heavyweight championship. Tiger emigrated to Liverpool, England to pursue his boxing career and later to the United States. Tiger was Igbo and served as a lieutenant in the Biafran army during the Nigerian and Biafran Civil War, primarily training soldiers in hand-to-hand combat. Tiger was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1991. The Ring magazine named him Fighter of the Year in 1962 and 1965. While the Boxing Writers Association of America (BWAA) named him Fighter of the Year in 1962 and 1966. In 1996, Tiger was voted as one of the best boxers of the 1960s. The latter in 1998. Tiger was put in the book of best boxers of the 20th century in 2002. Tiger was voted by the Ring magazine as the 31st greatest fighter of the last 80 years in Nigerian sports history. His first world title win in 1962 was ranked the 15th most memorable moment in Nigerian sports history since 1960 by Premium Times in 2020, the highest ranked combat sports related moment. Tiger became a two-time undisputed middleweight champion and helped keep boxing alive during the 1950s boxing industry recession. Tiger won the WBA middleweight title when he beat Jemfuma on October 23, 1962, and the light heavyweight title in 1966 when he dethroned Jos Torres of Puerto Rico. Prior to these accomplishments, however, Tiger seemed condemned to poor management and a resulting lack of exposure. In 1957, using Liverpool as his fighting base, Tiger was fighting on undercards for small purses when by fortune facing off against popular favorite Terry Jones at Shoreditch Town Hall. He walked away with a TKO after 6 hits. New management sought to ease certain errors in his style were corrected, and another year, Tiger had taken 17 of 19 fights and won the British middleweight title. In 1959, handled by the independent Jesse Jones, Tiger came to America to face adversity in a whole new way. Jesse Jones, resisting the influence of Madison Square Garden, brokered deals for Tiger by himself, which in the short run cost them both. In an independent promotion at Edmonton, Alberta, Tiger's empire bet was lost in a more than questionable 15-round nod to local challenger Wave Greaves. The decision, as rendered, had first been called a draw. Appealed, Jones demanded a recount of the cards, which boomeranged, showing the fight dominated by Tiger as a win for Greaves. Tiger, sincere and honorable in his dealings, often found this vicious approach not reciprocated, particularly in North America. A.J. Eli Bling, impressed in witnessing Tiger's 1962 performance versus Henry Hank of Detroit, described the fighter's appearance thus: just like an old-fashioned black office safe, dropping away to a slender waist, big thighs and slender legs. He boxed classically, his arms tight against his thighs at the beginning of a punch, his savagely methodical blows moving in short arcs and straight lines. Such a description was similarly evoked, albeit in simpler terms, by Tiger's contemporaries, Jemfuma. Tiger was a rough guy. I went to Nigeria to fight him, and of course I don't know what happened over there. He beat me bad. My mother and father could have been judge and referee, and I couldn't have won a round. Joel Godiello: I thank Dicktiger because Dicktiger was a man and Dicktiger gave a title shot to me. He didn't have to give it to me. He could have given it to somebody else. An additional comment from Godiello in the form of sarcastic bombers showed contemporary respect for Tiger as a fellow battler. The pair fought 4 times in all, the last 2 of these in swapping the middleweight title. Every fight went the distance, meaning that in terms of time, Dicktiger and Joel Godiello contended face to face for 2.5 hours. Prior to one of these later encounters, when asked by the press if Godiello, a classic boxer, planned to trade punches with Tiger, Godiello squared this with, "I wouldn't trade stamps with him." Numerous accounts of Tiger as both man and fighting man describe a solid descent on Noah's person. Unsurprisingly, a very Western gimmick, the literal power of the press, or perhaps of Madison Avenue, appears lost on him. Contender Joe Archer, a scientific middleweight of uncommon speed, launched a small space and campaigned direct at Tiger. The ass, using copies such as "I'm a middleweight, have licked every man I have fought, including you," were employed to create a sensation and perhaps a groundswell towards securing Archer a title fight. Tiger had already signed to fight Emile Griffith, and Archer admonished the middleweight champion should meet the best middleweight, not a welterweight. Archer carried his scores to talk shows, even to New York Daily News, was photographed taunting an angry caged Tiger at the Bronx Zoo. Whether this bombard registered in any negative way or even impacted Dicktiger's pride, history never discovered after Emile Griffith won Tiger's middleweight belt from him, making Tiger a non-player in the drama. Joe Archer shifted his attention, and from 1966, Tiger campaigned as a full light heavyweight. After decisioning Joe Torres to win title honors, Tiger then defended his crown against Torres and Montenan Rogaros, before coming up short against Bob Foster of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sometimes described as a veteran, although he was only 26 with 33 fights. Tiger was the veteran at nearly 40, and his last fight, the left hook Foster used to dethrone Tiger in assistant, was rated among the 10 deadliest punches of the last 25 years in 1975. The power in the one punch KO made such an impact upon guarding promoters. It was feared that a rematch would do poor business. This attitude forced Tiger to contend for the right to regain his crown, and saw him match against up and corner Frankie DiPola, who was coming off 5 consecutive knockouts. The fight to qualify against Foster was for each 4 rounds, a work which saw both men go down twice, and was selected by Ring Magazine as Fight of the Year. Though Dicktiger took the decision, having proved his mettle A treatment on the American side, seemed to cling, as Frankie DiPola, the man he had defeated, was inexplicably given the chance at Bob Foster. Tiger traveled from his home of Nigeria to Liverpool, Western England, and eventually the United States in the latter parts of his career, making a big contribution to boxing. After retiring from boxing, Tiger worked as guard at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. One day he felt a strong pain in his back, tested by doctors. He was diagnosed with liver cancer. He had been banned by the Nigerian government in his country because of his involvement in the Biafran movement and Biafran war. However, the ban was lifted immediately after news about his condition arrived in Nigeria. He died of liver cancer on 14 December 1971 in Aba, Nigeria at the age of 42. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification icon for more updates. Drop your comments on the comment section and share this post.